Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm back today with some new information regarding R. Kelly. If you haven't heard, R. Kelly was put back in custody last Wednesday after attending a child support hearing. He owes his ex-wife $161,000. R. Kelly only had a portion of the money, and so the judge told him, we don't do installments here. And so he was told that if he didn't come up with that money on Wednesday, that he was going to go back into jail until he got the money. Well, he couldn't come up with it at that time. He stayed in 3 days. Somebody paid it off. They haven't disclosed this time who that person was. But anyway, I'm really here to talk about, have you heard, according to the Chicago Sun-Times, R. Kelly's former criminal defense attorney in his 2008 case regarding child pornography, which R. Kelly won that case? Well, his attorney, his name is Ed Jensen. Ed Jensen has terminal cancer, and they're saying that, his time is limited. Reportedly, Ed Jensen told the reporter, I can say whatever I want, but we've got to do it fast. It would be nice to get it down so somebody else knows besides me. This is serious. And then the attorney went on to say that he represented R. Kelly in a case in Florida years ago, and at that time too he had a $1 million bond, and he had to put down $100,000. But R. Kelly had to leave Florida in 3 days to come back to Chicago regarding the case. And so he lost that $100,000 bond money. But the attorney repeats, he was guilty as hell. I don't think he's done anything inappropriate in years. And then he goes on to say, I'll tell you a secret. I had him go to a doctor to get shots, libido killing shots. That's why he didn't get arrested for anything else. Jensen says, I'm trying to figure out why he did it. I don't know whether his lawyer is an idiot. He might be. And then he goes on to say that R. Kelly is a grown man who can respond to these allegations as he sees fit. They're talking about him doing the interview with Gayle King last Friday. Well, the reporter goes on to say, I wonder if Jensen now feels ambivalent about keeping Kelly out of prison. And the attorney says, I didn't facilitate him. He was already done with what he had done. I did facilitate him in the sense I kept him out of trouble for 10 years. I was vetting his records. I listened to them. Which ones would make a judge mad? He says that he was riding in the car one day listening to a song and said, are you crazy? This is all I need. And he told R. Kelly to rewrite the song, and the song was Ignition. He said it's a song related to a guy driving around in the car with his girlfriend. It was originally a high school instructor in a class teaching people how to drive a car. And he made R. Kelly change those words. But he said what he doesn't understand is this. If you win a case with somebody, they think they're bulletproof. You've almost better off sort of losing. He thinks he can do whatever the hell he wants. He has done everything he can to hurt himself. That's powerful. and dangerous. And that's as bad as R. Kelly doing the interview with Gayle King, because this is public. This statement from his former attorney, who is dying. He has nothing to lose. And although he says he's not feeling any guilt now about R. Kelly, knowing that R. Kelly, after the case was won, had actually sexually abused that young girl, he is saying that basically he's getting it off his chest. After R. Kelly got out of jail this past Saturday, his current attorney, Stephen Greenberg, held a press conference, and he addressed the article in the Chicago Sun-Times and said that that was a false statement, that he had knew R. Kelly's former attorney for over 30 years, and that he had talked with the attorney, and the attorney said that he could not recall making a statement that R. Kelly was guilty as hell. Also, R. Kelly's attorney, Stephen Greenberg, said that R. Kelly's former attorney had stated that it would have been improper and wrong for him to have made a statement like that. Do you believe R. Kelly's attorney, Greenberg, since he's saying that Ed Jensen only has days to live? Do you think that he actually did not make that statement, and that the reporter is risking his job by lying and saying that this attorney made that statement? What do you think? I really question R. Kelly's attorney, Greenberg. I kind of don't believe him regarding the allegations that the former attorney made, and that he's saying that the attorney said he never made that statement. Because if in fact he is dying, he has nothing to lose. And from what I was reading further in this article by this reporter, supposedly when what they call attorney-client privileges are revoked when you have a new case. But it's always been something to me shysty about R. Kelly's new attorney. I think because he doesn't have money, he hasn't gotten the best attorney. But I don't know. And if they're allowed to submit in his upcoming trial the case from 2008, which Avenatti says he does have a video. Some, in some states, some courts, they want to allow you to talk about past allegations. But we'll see. But the saga goes on. But I would expect the reporter to have covered himself by recording the conversation that he had with attorney Jensen. I hope he did record it and he rebuts what Stephen Greenberg is saying. But we'll see, and I'll keep you up to date when I hear additional information. Comment below and let me know, do you believe that R. Kelly's former attorney, Ed Jensen, made that statement to the reporter? Or do you believe R. Kelly's current attorney, Stephen Greenberg, that the reporter made a false statement? And if you do believe R. Kelly's former attorney, that R. Kelly is guilty as hell, does that change your opinion about R. Kelly now? Let me know. And have a good one.